Surprise, motherfucker.
Bridging the Gap Podcast.
Episode
149.
Episode 149. Welcome everybody. This one is a special one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let him introduce himself. I'm not even gonna give him his flowers. He knows it all. He likes to do his thing. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Oh man! So the first thing, I'm 41 years old, so you're not gonna hear you already know.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. You know, somebody come on, you already know. No, nigga, we don't know because if that, you wouldn't have to introduce yourself. We already know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Mr. Know It All, the Mr. Know It All podcast, aka your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster, as well as multimedia and podcasting's lovable smart ass. I'm here. I appreciate y'all for having me. Thank you. Thank you,
Man,
Tom.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Please let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me on the Know It All Network on YouTube. Know It All is all one word.
Which is playing in the background, by the way.
Oh, snap, I didn't even notice that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at that back there. Yeah, so all the video episodes that I've done, I think starting probably at episode maybe like 25 or something like that, 25, 26, all the way up to now I'm going on episode 200. Are actually up there. You would actually find me on all streaming platforms as well. Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and everywhere else that you can find podcasts. All the fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery you'll need for a long, long time. And I'm getting ready to start a Patreon, but you know, more news on that.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm gonna get down with that.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that going in a hot second though. We'll talk about that though.
All right.
Well, you know who I am. I'm Uncle Face, the Salt and Pepper Stepper, the creative director of this whole thing. I'm just here to make sure that the merchandise look good and that our backgrounds look good. And then I just come and I just go along with the fellas. And to my left, like Mike always said, this is my Jermaine to my left.
I'm here for the drinks.
And across the way in the room, in the same room, because everybody seems to think
That I'm
Big
in a different
Dan, the
location
Braves
for
is
some
in a different
reason.
location. He's in the
I thought
room.
that too.
Come on, put the hands so they know. Go
Hey,
ahead.
I'm right here.
Yeah,
I'm right behind the camera. I'm around. I'm around. Big Dan in the building, you know, production. I do the production shit, you know.
So, all right, fellas, let's do what we do. Let's talk.
All right, let's go. Mr. Know-It-All.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I appreciate y'all for inviting us out to the the live events that y'all have been having. Big salute to y'all. I appreciate it. And we've never had people reach out to us and say, we be there Sunday, same week.
Say less. No, we don't play them games. Got the retire. She gets it done.
She was with it.
Yes,
She sent the message. Hey, we wanted to get some of our people on. You know, we like what y'all doing. Y'all done came out. We want to get some of our people
she made
on.
us feel special. She
No,
was
Right?
excited.
You know what
She
I mean?
was like, ooh, yeah.
I said, okay, all right. I said, hey, listen, any Sunday, just let us know.
She don't even ask.
She did. She sure didn't.
She sent a text message out like a bat signal. That's what she do.
She didn't listen. She didn't say, "Is this Sunday cool?" Anything like that. She said, "Mr. Know-It-All will be there 12 o'clock this Sunday." I called the group. I said, "Hey yo," had to throw up the bat signal. Hey yo, we got a guest coming. Let's get it together. You know what I mean? Time to get things moving.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's start here. For the people that don't know you, what made you want to start a podcast? Let's start from the beginning.
Damn, I love that question, man. To be perfectly honest with you, I come from the wide pool of ex-rappers in the city.
Okay.
Ex-battle rappers, to be exact.
You know, me,
one of
myself,
them. Yeah, I'm one of them.
So,
Damn,
same,
Yeah,
at once upon a time, what episode was that? I think it was episode 4, Big Flames. Big Flames. That was
that
was my rap name on Big Flames. You know what I mean?
That's a wild rap name, though.
This is the 90s.
Yeah, I know. I ain't mad at
This
you,
was the
though.
90s. It wasn't all that. It wasn't all this, the woke shit and all this shit going on. I spit flames.
No, absolutely.
That was
just because you did that, I'm all the way self-deprecating. Don't do that to him. Yeah, no, I'm all the way self-deprecating with it too. So what I'm gonna tell you is that when I first started, when I was like 14, it was Short Round. That was my rap name. Short Round. I took it from the young boy, Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. You know what I mean? Because I was short and round and whatnot. Plus, it's a 77. It's a gun. They call it a short round and whatnot.
Okay.
It's a quick fire thing. It was back in the day. I thought I was the shit. I was a young boy. You know what I mean? Man, jot stuff down. Then I took it to haiku. Haiku is a Japanese poem. I think
Yes, Japanese poetry.
Like, what is it? 17 syllables or something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I took it, utilized it, and I actually trademarked that situation, ran with it. Then I built up an alter ego called it's Haiku, aka Michael Voorhees. So it's Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers blended together. I tattooed on my arm.
Wow.
Yeah, I've actually mixtapes, shows, tours, stuff like that. I actually did that, invested a lot of money into rapping. And to be honest with you, probably before my 35th birthday, I completely, utterly fell out of love with the shit.
Okay.
Fell out of love with it. It was over for me. Because of the simple fact that I saw the shit that was making it, and I knew for a fact niggas wasn't sitting down putting pen and pad and doing what they had to do for this shit. I was like, oh no, I'm putting too much time into it. Metaphor, simile, shit that I wanted to say, being all extra intricate.
So you fell out of love with hip hop?
I fell out of love with actually doing my form of hip hop.
Right.
Which was the lyrical style, which was the you know what I mean, the provoking.
It make you think.
Conceptual
Something that
exactly.
made you think.
I couldn't do it no more because like just the shit that was taking off. I was like, this is ass. Like, and y'all love this.
So I stopped very early on. Like my shit, my that was it. I once I got a good job, that was pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. You know, but I became a truck driver. That was it. You know, that might have been 2002, 2003. Game over.
Tell him. Go ahead and tell him. Go ahead and tell him. Say
It's
it.
my nephew.
Go ahead and tell him.
In real life, my dad is his brother.
Like
Real life nephew.
Yeah, I know of everything you're talking about is true.
Yeah.
He called me to come do a battle in New Jersey one time.
And say, you know, you got a job and that was it. No.
It was pretty much it.
The baby was it.
Well, I got a good job because I had a baby.
You got the baby first, then you had to quit that and get a job and support the baby.
Vibes.
Yeah, don't just say, I found a McDonald's job and that was it.
Nigga, it wasn't McDonald's. Nigga, I started driving trucks immediately. Shit.
You was over the road?
I was local. I was driving a linen truck every day, doing local deliveries, like tri-state area.
What linen company?
R-Way Linen.
I work for Cintas.
And
G&K.
Okay.
And Aramark. I just left. Yeah. I work. Y'all. So
you do.
Say less.
You know, shout out to my family and people that still work there.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, the building burnt down.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, they just opened up a new joint down in Port Richmond. Shout out to them, getting it back over quick.
So
I put my business down the street. You know what I'm saying?
I have 9 toes.
Just putting all my business in the street.
Damn, you alright?
Yeah, I'm not fine.
What's the name
Long
of the
time
company?
ago. Long time ago.
Oh, all right. Well, say that. But
Yeah.
you did that in the game?
Oh yeah, working
Yeah,
in sport. Yeah. Last day working there.
We can talk out off camera.
I was compensated.
Oh, say less.
Compensated.
That's all I was going to ask.
Compensated. The problem with that is though, I was young when it happened. So it was,
It wasn't no top dog.
must be the money.
Yeah.
No. I had a great lawyer.
Oh yeah.
But I was young-minded at the time. I had one daughter. Like, you know, it was. I was in my 20s.
That's a story for another
I had a good time. Fall till you fall. What you think? I lived all the shit that you young niggas was rapping. I did it for 3 years straight.
Yeah, blowing a bag.
Oh man.
I've done that.
Hey, listen. I tell you like this. I think that every man that has worked at least a good portion of his life deserves.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna say we'll get fucked up at work and get an injury, but deserves at least 3 years where they could just have it they fucking way.
Stop it. Every time that
Get some help.
Hey, man.
So I think
If I could bless you with that, brother, I would.
I think that everybody went through it. There's a lot of people that got their first couple of dollars and blew through it. That's life. Now when you get your second bag, you know what to do with it.
That's true.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But this is the thing, though, dog. That when your first bag is when that first bag you clip out of nowhere is close to 6 figures.
Yeah, I spent
At a very dumb young age. I'm dropping the stack at the bar at any
2
time.
weeks in the gallery when I got my couple of dollars when I was still in high school. 2 weeks in the gallery.
All right, okay.
So,
Flag
you know,
on the plate, cut off cleans. Let's keep it
Yeah.
to what we're
So we
here.
have a thing here too. If you ever want to cut a motherfucker off in the middle and just say cut off king. And
That's
just
right. we gotta stamp that.
I'm about to
You
say,
can't get a cut off.
No, because I got the rap snacks too. Because
I'm trying to have your shit.
With y'all. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
My
absolutely.
question is, how did you meet up with our friend the connector, the plug, I like to call him. Because you can call him and say, yo, I got such and such going on. I need such and such. And Hype will plug you. So
Hype is like that nigga on Garfield or whatnot. Remember when John ordered the elephant foot with the mustard on it? You know what I'm saying? They was like, bro, where did you get these? I can get you anything. You go in there and get you anything and whatnot. No, so all right, essentially, I've been on this podcasting thing for 5.5 years now, right? So I started off. You know what I mean?
Congratulations on that.
Thank you, man. Everything was. I went from having a little MIDI board directly into my little PC, which was old as hell, but that was the only thing that was holding up at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Did that, gradually added some extra shit to it. Got new microphones, got new soundboard or whatnot. Then I had to buy a new computer. Then I bought some cameras.
This is our fifth or sixth computer. Yeah. And actually, this is a computer we pulled out the tuck that we previously used because the very expensive one that we had just took a shit.
Oh, yeah, the very expensive one don't last for long at all, but that's why you got to get a workhorse.
Yeah.
That's why they tell you.
I want everybody to know, if you're trying to start a podcast, Bridging the Gap Podcast has been doing this since 2018. Altogether, I'd probably say we might have spun a good 200, maybe.
Unknown caller.
Bullshit.
Maybe.
Bullshit. That's good. The camera that mysteriously walked out of here, I paid $250 for that.
I was just trying to get somebody some hope.
No, don't downplay our great. Nigga, we done been through two MacBooks that I bought. Nigga, we was in. Listen, all them. Where's all them beautiful microphones that you bought?
I mean, I'm just saying, don't think about it. If you want to start podcasting, just get on a phone, a camera, or something. Just get the.
I know a lot of people that.
What he's saying is, you can start a podcast and do a great polypod with the bare minimum and work your way up.
So I mean, just doing it that way and whatnot, flipping it and gradually growing it.
Mm-hmm.
I basically went through a couple different iterations of co-hosts that I shout out to Kelly and shout out to my man Ruff that was actually my co-host before, but he was kind of, you can tell he wasn't really with it no more. So it was cool. We moved on, kept it moving. So
and shout out to Kelly, like he said,
Kelly Q.
Who I also do a Monday night recap switch. We right back. We see y'all tomorrow night. We right back at it.
We'll talk about it. We out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna steer off the topic.
I got you.
But so essentially, last year, January, a little bit over a year ago now, Wallow did a PodCon down at the Met.
Shout out to Wallow.
So at the time, I was all the way into venture. I wasn't at the time. I was all entrepreneurial. You know what I mean? I was starting a couple billion. Yeah, it's heavy until I start talking about it. But you know what I mean? That shit hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything's kind of working well. You still getting a little unemployment. You still doing your side hustles and all that. But I'm doing that at the time. Things are kind of looking up. You know what I mean? For that. So me and my man I was partnering with at the time, actually we had a new spot. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Hive. We ain't really doing it no more, but I'm doing some different things after that. But went down there and Tyre was with us, and we just, after the show, we handing out cards, and all of a sudden we bumping the Hype and Nah, and we started talking and busting it up, and then after that, the rest is history. You know what I mean?
Seen that video.
I
seen that video because she said that she never seen Hype was dressed down with all his stuff.
All that shit, Custom Hustle. Shout out to Custom Hustle.
I seen that clip. Yeah, I saw that clip.
That's the first time we ever met that nigga.
Hype was saying you pin the right shit.
That nigga, first time, and then ever since then, I said I might see Hype 8 times a month. Every time I see him, this nigga taking the shoe off. Like, I'm saying?
The Custom Hustle threes.
Yep, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
At the second joint. Yeah. I was all up there. He took
a shoe off. You know that nigga gonna take a shoe off. Like, I got the boot, popped it right off. I'm like, all right, say less. But, that was essentially how everything kind of, built itself up. We did a whole little Avengers thing. We came up with an idea, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It was an idea, a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's hard.
So essentially what it was is I think a lot of people look at themselves and say, okay, you have to be at a certain base or a certain level in order to do certain things. And that's the one thing that I could say about about this whole conglomerate that we're doing. You don't know who knows what or who's doing who's bidding in any way. So therefore you say to yourself, cool, I got this amount of fans, or I got this people that come out to support, and let's just do something, put a live show together, see how it works out. So when we did the live show, we didn't know if 5 people was gonna show up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But we just put it out there to say, okay, cool. other podcasters that we know, other people that have been doing, stuff in the space. I had did a podcast over at Crush Lounge, and that's, with Star, it was called Barcast. She wasn't on it originally, but I had been doing it over there. I stopped doing it for a little while after that, but she was a part of it, so I invited her to come over. Like, it's just a thing. So after a while, we just built it up, man, and this is what we doing now. You know what I'm saying? Moving and shaking.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Now, Star don't have a show. She just do singing and rapping and stuff.
Right. So the thing
she
about
don't have a real show. Right?
So she was one of my co-hosts on Barcast.
Okay, yeah.
So I did about 30 episodes. It comes 2 iterations of Barcast at the time. You could actually check it out on It was, I ain't gonna hold you, it was a great fucking idea. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Steve that owns Crush, we was all
Shout out to Steve. That's my old here from back in the day. I grew up with Steve.
Yeah. Shout out to Steve, man. So with him, it was me, him, and it was another boy. He was supposed to be the host, and I was supposed to be the moderator. But the other boy never really hosted it. He just wanted to get on there and kick his Kevin Samuels shit. And it started, you know what I'm saying? So like honestly,
hey, shout out to Onk.
Yeah.
Shout out to Onk. I miss that
Rest
nigga,
in
bro.
peace.
Shout out
Rest
to
in peace, big
Onk.
bro.
There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that's trying to
Shout
fill
out
them
to
shoes.
Onk, bro.
It
Like,
ain't working
never,
the same way, man. It ain't been the same.
Onk's shoes will never be filled.
And that's essentially what happened. So he got up there. He was like, boom. This is what I want to do. My thing is that things got to be done a little bit decency and in order. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for all the extra super duper fuckery. And I'll tell you about something that's not working out the best. We want people to keep coming back here to interact with us at this podcast that we're doing live every week.
Right.
So we getting more people in. We had Lito Shepherd on the first podcast. We trying to get the thing built up. And me and him butting heads about this shit. We had a fucking blow up at a live show in the middle of recording. I was like, all right, so then we stopped for a couple weeks and then I brought it back and then Star was my co-host after that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cut off kings. Here at Bridging the Gap, that's one thing, like, we don't force no engagements. We don't force no followers. We ain't got no AI bots. All our numbers, everything we do is people that genuinely, like, fuck with either him personally, him, me, or all of us in the whole. So, like, we keep our shit raw, we keep our shit genuine, and I'm all about genuine engagement. I don't want nobody to like fuck with us and follow us just because we hot, we pop, and I want genuine engagement, and that's what we got. Like, and that's what I appreciate and why I started pop. I think me and this guy, because if people don't know him across the room, he is who I'm talking about. Onk ain't get on the pod until he really seen like, damn, my nephews is really like doing something.
Right.
We started this podcast
Right.
his crib at a living room, dining room table with a fucked up MacBook and a $20 microphone. And we started the podcast because whenever me and him got together,
it was always a conversation.
it's like
It was no bullshit.
Right.
We would be sitting around like family events, and me and him would be commanding the room, just on some just normal conversation, or me and him just having our normal back and forth, arguing about any and everything, and everybody just dying, cracking up.
Yeah.
And one morning, literally, man, we all of us get up early in the morning. We all get up. We got early start times.
Absolutely.
There's nobody else for me to talk to in the morning except for these two motherfuckers because they're the only ones up.
Right.
Me and him on the phone one morning, like, yo, we should start a podcast. If we started a podcast, you know what I'm saying? What would we call it? I don't know, bro. We gotta figure it out. You know, what we gonna try and do? Well, we gonna be trying, like, you know what, my age gap and your age gap is a little different. We trying, like, bridging the gap of the joint. I said, yo, that's the title right there. We bridging the gap.
What's your Spider-Man theme?
And it's been going ever since. Like, we have a Facebook page where it's just a picture of me and him, and I photoshopped a bridge behind us. And to this day, people still click. We got followers on that page that won't transfer over to the new page for some reason. You know what I mean? And then by episode 4, he came on for episode 4 and never left.
That's what's up, man.
Like
he told me he called when them two put it together.
Yeah.
He called me and was like, "Yo, what do you think?"
Right.
And I told him go ahead and run with it.
Yeah.
And they ran with it. And then when I came,
he just came just to be on episode 1 and
never
just
left.
He was like, yo, you know what? I really like this. So what time we doing this next week?
I like that. I like that, man.
And then we
That's
100 and some
good
change
shit,
in.
man. I
But
like
see,
that.
also with him is everybody, and with our joint, everybody got their role. Everybody know what they do.
Yeah,
Me,
yeah.
his name is already face, but I always tell him he's the face of the podcast. Like
Right,
he's
right.
he line it up how we go. He calls me the brains. I just put the shit together. You know, if it's something he don't know how he want to say, he'll send it to me. Hey, yo, how can we?
I call it throwing shit on the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
see,
motherfucker right here, he is the guy in the streets. he will go to any event.
The streets.
I don't know how or where he found Wallow, but he got Wallow to give us a shout out. Like Wallow, we got the video with him throwing us a shout out. You know what I mean? Like
he was outside,
just
man,
because he be out.
When he came to the hip hop show, man, he was mingling and co-mingling.
That's his shit, dog. Truly, and he's
I can
the
dig it,
pro-
man.
They gave him a shirt. I didn't know knew he was gonna be there.
Wallow?
Yeah, I was just going to the laundromat.
Oh,
They
damn.
had some event.
Yeah.
I said, let me go there. I'm pulling in the same joint. That's why. Oh, I got parked for this nigga.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I got one more question before I go to my
Before
little
we end it?
icebreaker.
Okay.
No, matter of fact, let's do an icebreaker.
We already-
before
Now,
go to
remember,
my
I got them
question.
MCU joints too, so go ahead. I got the questions for him. Go ahead.
Little icebreaker. Things nobody says.
I thought we was gonna keep that for the other episode.
Yeah, we keep in.
Yeah, you gotta remember, we're doing 2 episodes. No, we good, but yeah.
No, we good.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can drop your NC stuff.
All right, so listen. So I just recently watched your last episode.
Yeah.
Where y'all, you know, you was like MCU only, all that, you know.
Episode 199
Yes,
on
sir.
all streaming platforms. So you can check it out. Yeah.
So my question to you is this.
Yeah.
So Face is a casual MCU watcher. You know, he just so
I know a
happen.
couple people.
Yeah, you know, he watch. But if he get into it, he'll watch it. Oh, he be into it. He don't. He a basic watcher. He's seen them all, but he
I
basic.
grew up with him.
Yeah.
All the B guys, I don't know.
Okay, got you.
Me, comic books.
Yeah.
Get mad when they change the storyline, all that. I'm deep in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm enthralled comic book guy from younger.
Right.
But as I got older, I was more creative, so I was trying to do my own shit.
Right.
Rather than, you know what I mean, being so much into, like, Wolverine story, I could tell you a lot about that, especially the Japan days and Lady Deathstrike and all that shit type shit days.
Right.
But after that, it was some of the things I wasn't always into. Go ahead.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So, mind you, I'm just going.
MCU, I'm all the way.
I'm just going MCU, not comics, nothing like that. Strictly MCU questions.
Yeah, gotcha.
I have 3 of them. I'm gonna start with the first one.
Sure.
Favorite character in the MCU and why? Then I'm gonna go to you.
Oh shit.
You got one?
Yeah, of course I do.
So, my favorite character in the MCU, right?
Cut off Kings before you answer that thing. When y'all saying MCU,
Just the Marvel movies.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
oh, so we ain't doing DC. I ain't talking
No,
about
DC is in
no,
MCU. No, we're just doing
Go
Marvel.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
My fault.
And
I don't want y'all to-
the
I don't want
MCU
y'all to
pretty
lose me if I say somebody that's not in there.
Don't say Batman, nigga. It's not Bane, Batman.
No.
It's Iron Man and all that. That's
So
all.
I was wondering what was going to break.
I know Bane is his
So your buddy.
You gotta love Jordan by a lot of that shit too. Yo,
we
that-
posted
for
it.
doing
So here's
that
the
shit
thing.
crazy.
He's a building engineer.
Okay.
And one of his
No, he's not.
my fault.
No, he's not.
Can't say word. Can't do that.
Can't what?
Can't do that.
What?
Keep going. Can't do that.
Okay, my
All right,
bad.
all right,
Okay.
Tell us.
You're right. Disregard. My fault.
Yeah.
So, yeah, top security. Yeah, my fault. That's G5. That's G5 classified.
Oh,
My bad.
G5
Okay.
classified.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
G5
Sorry.
classified.
Okay, so go ahead.
My favorite MCU character, right?
Mm-hmm.
1A, 1B, right?
Okay.
Is Winter Soldier
Okay.
from Captain
Wow.
America, Winter Soldier, and from Civil War.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
wait a minute. Hold on.
All right?
Hold on.
Wow.
You talking about the boy with no arm?
Yes.
Yes,
Bucky.
yeah.
Bucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about iterations of them because the reason why is the MCU, the way that I feel like they were my favorite is how when they were depicted by the director.
Okay.
So that was the brothers that did the Avengers, the Russos.
Mm-hmm.
The way that they depicted Winter Soldier, it was him and 1A that he's 1A and 1B is the way they depicted Black Panther.
Okay.
I love Ryan Coogler, but I think he softened up on Black Panther.
Okay.
The way that the Russos depicted Black Panther
In Civil War.
dog,
Completely different.
top fucking notch.
Completely different.
So when you ask me who are my favorite, I'm going to tell you that them two, by the way that they were depicted by the brothers.
Okay.
Yep.
Them two, you talking about the actors?
No.
I'm talking about the
Just the way how the character was. The character, the Winter
Y'all
Soldier.
saying Marvel?
Marvel.
No, right,
Yeah.
MCU.
Iron Man, Thor, Captain America,
America, yeah.
the Avengers.
Yeah, the Avengers.
That's Marvel.
That's Marvel.
Yeah, it's Marvel. Mm-hmm.
So if I gotta pick I'm sorry, Carter. If I have to pick a favorite character out of Marvel,
Marvel.
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 MCU though, the movie.
From the movies.
Nigga, I gotta pick Iron Man.
Why?
He's a fucking rich billionaire that built shit. I will be in that bag. I will be in that bag. And he had an Audi. What? He had a special. What? Iron Man,
I
nigga.
gotta go to the bathroom.
Iron Man beat. No.
Can you give me an answer before you go? Are you gonna pee on yourself? Like we know your issues.
Yeah, why he let him go to the bathroom? Let him go to the bathroom. Let him go to
Go
the
ahead.
bathroom.
No, let him give me your two, then you
Right,
go to the
right.
bathroom, then I'll do
I
mine.
got somebody that wanted to do a special call. Hold on. Go ahead. Go to the bathroom. Go. We get you when you go back. Go ahead. Go to the
Come on,
bathroom.
go ahead. Yeah.
Yo, you hey, you're now on Bridging the Gap podcast. I wanted you to go ahead and drop your handle, and I wanted to thank you first for connecting us with Mr. Know-It-All. But go ahead.
Put on the speaker.
What's the deal?
On the speaker.
Get fuck out. See, that's what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna put this nigga. It's a go Chiefs. See that? You hear that?
Ah,
shit? You know what I'm saying?
hey,
That
he
nigga
did
that
that
shit,
shit.
man.
Hey, listen, he played the shit out of me on the
That's
last
what I'm saying.
joint.
That nigga stay like his Philly hate is
It's deep, ain't it?
Deep.
It's
dog.
deep, boy.
Go ahead, bro. What I know.
I didn't know
You
that.
can't get that on the speaker, bro.
You can't get that on the speaker.
That nigga's a super villain. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, bro.
Hustle, man, though. If it's one person that you gotta let do their own intro,
Yeah, absolutely.
it's my man Hank.
But he's still forgetting about them Eagles hoodies that he bringing out right now, right? The How to Hustle Eagles hoodies? Super Bowl.
You got the Kelly Green Hustle 5s out, nigga. I seen them.
I know they are.
I ain't see Cowboy Blue ones though.
What about the specialty Super Bowl winning joints you about to bring out?
See him in the same room.
All right, listen.
Yes, sir.
Is it called Me and Dan or Danny and Me?
Hey, Hank, this nigga been grinding me up for the past 2 weeks.
Check this out. Me and Dan.
There you go.
Big fellas recapping.
Big back recap.
Wait, hold on.
I like that. Pause, but I kinda like that.
Hold on. My partner on there. Wait a minute, my goddamn.
All right,
Ah,
hype.
shit.
On back from his
Carry on that, Joe. Y'all
Can't do that. I just thought about that.
I know.
All right, bro.
Kelly on there is just more like
Go ahead,
big
you can drop
backside
it right
recap,
now.
but that's different. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got,
Oh, shit.
I got two.
Go ahead.
I'll give you my first one. Real quick.
Go ahead.
Right.
Thor's the man to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thor is vicious.
He
You know
is.
what I mean?
He is. I agree.
Same character, no matter what movie he play in,
Okay.
whether it's his own or all of them.
They could have kept that Love and Thunder door.
Yes, they
Oh,
could have.
yeah.
They could have kept that.
They definitely could have kept
yeah,
that.
that nigga go. That's what I mean.
Now,
Get some help.
let me tell you my other one.
Mm-hmm.
The sexiest one is Scarlet. Yo, I watched that shit just for Scarlet.
Scarlet
I was
Witch.
mad.
Scarlet Witch or Black Widow?
Oh, what is it? Black
Widow.
Black
He
Widow.
talking Scarlett
Oh,
Johansson.
okay, sorry,
yeah.
Scarlett
Black
Johansson.
Widow.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
Got to make sure you got
Like,
get.
out of all of them, I followed her.
Yeah. You follow
Yeah,
her?
she white, but I followed her.
You know she married to the boy from Saturday Night Live.
Who?
The boy Colin Yost.
Oh, yes.
They do the weekend update. So you know the two niggas that sit down.
The black
they do
guy,
the
he don't.
weekend update the
He
news.
don't watch. He don't watch.
You don't watch
Nah,
it. So
I know who you're talking about.
Michael, yeah, Michael Shane, Colin
I don't want to go that far. I don't want to worry about it. Gosh. She's the best one, yeah.
Yeah, we love Scarlett. We love Black Widow.
Man, over the door, Melage.
What?
Oh, Okoye.
Black Widow movie was the shit by
No.
herself, right? Y'all liked it? Did you like that?
I think it was one of the weaker ones.
I think that they.
But
I think it was one of the weaker ones, and I
Yeah.
think it shouldn't have came out when it came out. I think they should have gave us that.
The shit never came out in theaters.
Yeah.
It came out during the COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it
yeah,
was-
they
it was,
shafted us with that. They could have waited. They could have
do you
waited a
think-
couple months.
So is it going to be another Marvel movie thing? And do you think?
There's a bunch of Marvel movies lined
No,
up
I'm
coming
talking
out.
about with the regular people.
There's a bunch. Oh,
But
no,
in 2
nah.
weeks, the new Captain America, Captain African America comes out. Nigga, we need
Now, was
to
that-
be in front of these niggas like just like we was for Black Panther. We need to be right in front of the
now,
theater.
is that created or that's from the?
No, it went that way.
No, it's what comes.
It went that way.
It's from. It
It went that way.
Back in the day.
Yeah, it went that way. He originally became Cap.
I don't know about the.
A lot of people, but see, that's the thing. A lot of people, and when I say people, I mean the whites. They're in an uproar because they don't know the history. He became Captain America at one point.
Like so in this universe, he became Captain America. There's another universe where Bucky became Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's another universe where Peggy is
Captain Carter.
Captain Carter.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's different universes. Right? Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So what else you got for me, Dan? What else you got for me?
Storyline that you felt as though they did wrong, that they could have did a lot better.
Oh, this scrapping of the King the Conqueror and going back and redoing it. Nah, bullshit.
Wait,
Bullshit.
what was that?
So
Jonathan Majors, the boy that got canceled over all the
I
bullshit.
don't know the white ones.
No,
He
he's
black.
He's black.
The one that was an Ant-Man and the Wasp. the one that was an Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Did
You
you
ain't
see
watching
Creed? You see Creed 3?
Yeah,
Remember the
him.
nigga he was fighting?
He was supposed to be like the new Thanos.
he's white.
That-
That's all about. He's white.
by the way,
That whatever that shit was.
Shorty trying to save him. Shorty, what's that? My girlfriend trying to save
When
him.
they
That-
played the
that
version,
nigga good,
did
yeah.
you see the video of him dancing?
that jigaboo breakdance shit he be doing.
When
I
they,
don't know what
but no,
that
but
is,
they
dog.
said so. They said that they was playing "They Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
But the version he heard, it was like "They Not Like Us." Scuba dubba dubba today. I said "They Not Like Us." Like it was the way he was dancing, like shucking and jiving, like you know what I mean.
So what happened to him? What happened? So what's
They-
that happened?
So essentially, he was supposed to be the new it guy.
He was gonna be the new
bad guy.
Thanos,
New
Bob.
Thanos. He was supposed to be the new Thanos.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I didn't get a chance to tell you my favorite character out of all of them, and it might sound weird to y'all, is M'Baku. So,
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
you bald-headed demon.
yeah.
Ooh, ah, you know what I mean? Martha. That's my favorite character.
But he not in them.
He's in enough of them
He's
for
in
me.
enough of them,
He's in enough of them for me. He made a big enough impact
Yeah, I
for
like
me.
M'Baku.
I like him.
Nigga, you would have been in that tribe. Now you've been definitely in that
It's my
tribe.
what? You think I wouldn't have been?
He is in that truck. You see this Oakles?
All right, so the Kang storyline is the story. So you was
They fucked it up. I mean, don't get me wrong. They have a chance to correct it.
are you big on the series? Did you watch like the Disney Plus series Loki with him in it?
So I watched the first season of Loki. I didn't watch the second season.
Okay.
And I'm glad because you can scrap it now. Because
It makes
by
no
the,
sense
by
now.
the time they got to the He Who Remains,
Mhm.
it's over now.
Yeah.
That shit has nothing to do with anything. We met He Who Remains
Mhm.
at the beginning, at the end of Loki, and then by the time the second season was surrounded by it, doesn't even matter anymore because we scrapping that whole shit. I don't like the idea that you changed up what you were doing for
Based
something
off of that.
Yeah,
And
based
something that
off
they
of-
dropped the
and
whole
she
thing off.
dropped the fucking charges too.
Exactly.
Pissed
He
me
lost a
off,
lot of
man.
money off of
It's
that.
sad, man.
It's
It's
sad.
sad.
Do you got a storyline on the joint out of any of them that you think they should have did better that you ain't like?
I didn't like was Captain Marvel's story.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I like
That shit was whack.
That shit was ass.
Yeah, that
The
was-
entire-
that
That's
terrible.
the bull with the cape, right?
That's the
No,
That-
that's a
you-
girl.
You thinking about Shazam? No, you
My
got
bad.
Shazam is also known as Captain Marvel
Marvel,
over there.
yeah.
He thinking about Shazam.
But they never called him Captain.
They never
Marvel.
do, but I know that that's- I got-
Who was the nigga with the
What's
cape
Shazam?
that was doing the time shit in the?
Oh, that's Doctor Strange.
That's
Yeah,
Doctor
that's my bad. My bad, my bad.
I do like
Shazam
Doctor
is what?
Strange as well too. I like how they
He's
portrayed him in the
trash.
first Doctor Strange movie.
That's Shazam.
Who?
DC or Marvel?
Who's
That's
trash?
DC.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's DC.
So is Hawk
Sure,
considered one of them?
Hulk is
Yeah,
Hulk is
so I would
MC.
pick him too.
Which
I don't
one?
like how they did the Hulk either.
Not that this new red motherfucker.
No, that shit gonna be fun.
I want to see how they're gonna do it as long as they do this right. So
So How is the Hawk great?
It's not the
Yeah,
same Hawk,
that's
but
somebody
we'll
else.
talk. We'll talk later. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Green,
the storyline that I think that they fucked up and
You
could
trying
have
to
did
call
better
me
with.
black or white?
No,
What
I'm
makes?
saying,
How the fuck am I green and you
I'm
red?
just saying it's two different Hawks.
He's saying that you're not the Hawk that he is.
But what? So who, that's what I'm saying.
How was the Hawk green and red now? It's right.
Oh, when I find out how to turn y'all niggas green and red on this screen. Oh.
Dude.
So
Oh, man.
the storyline I feel like they fucked up was I feel like they fucked up the Hulk storyline with Thor Ragnarok. That was pretty much that should have been the Planet Hulk movie.
Thor is third.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So they basically fuck you. You could have gave us a standalone Hulk movie
Yeah.
with him on that planet and gave us the Planet Hulk story because y'all put all that together and then you just throw it in. If you, I don't know if you did you watch She-Hulk?
I did.
So you saw at the very end he
the
introduced his
the
son.
first 5 episodes. I couldn't.
Did you watch? So you didn't see the season finale?
I
Hulk introduced his son, Scar.
So to a guy that knows nothing
did see
about
that.
this
Exactly.
universe.
So
right?
now you put too much. My fault. But give me 1 second. You fucked up too much of it for me. You could have gave us a main Planet Hulk and you didn't even. You just the Hulk is just there. Now we know he got on that Quinjet, but at the end of the Avengers, whichever movie that was, but you never showed us. All right, he landed here and now he's just the champion.
So my thing is that here's the World War Hawk is in production. So that could be.
And if they do that right, from what I heard, they got Eric Bana and Ed Norton coming,
That's what I'm thinking.
and one of them is supposed to play the Maestro.
So this is my thing, and we can get off the situation with the Hulk and whatnot because it's been,
Comic book shit, boy.
it's been so
Yeah, I just want to know who's the strongest in the universe. That's all I want.
the strongest in the
that's all I
universe
wanna know.
is Galactus.
Yeah, see, I don't.
That's always been a thing. Now, when you're talking about the fact of the matter is that we're talking about the entire universe, though. Galactus can actually transition universes. So Galactus, damn near, is its own. He's his own universe
Did
with
we meet
himself.
him yet?
No.
It'll be a tough. Now you with the Fantastic Four and all that coming out, we might get into
We
it.
met a version of him in the Fantastic Four movie where he was swallowing planets, but
Yeah,
it wasn't
that
him.
was trash. That was another trait.
I
You
got
know.
a question. I got two drinks.
Well, we gotta hurry up because I got one last question to end it. We're running over our normal time.
Nah, it's cool. We good because it's running good, and I still got one more Marvel.
Spider-Man.
I'm
We ain't talking about Spider-Man. I'm talking about Spider-Man.
Okay.
Who was your best character in Spider-Man? What is it? 3 of them? Yeah, it's 3 of them.
What were they?
Who was your favorite Spider-Man?
The 3 iterations?
Okay.
Who was your favorite?
Who was
Is
the
what you
first
said?
Spider-Man? What's his name?
Tobey Maguire.
He had how many? 3?
3.
Okay, that was that.
Andrew Garfield had 2, and Tom Holland is going on 4.
So which ones do you like the best?
Out
Out of those 3 categories.
I was enthralled by Tobey Maguire, but I believe that they got the Tom Holland one right. I think they got
Tom Holland is which one?
The younger one,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
I think they got
I
it
like
right.
the second one.
You call him Bill, I call him Toby.
But see, I believe him as a kid.
Exactly. That's the
He's
thing.
like
Spider-Man was a kid when it started.
15 when he started.
Tobey Maguire looked like he was 29
Yeah,
trying to play a high school kid.
I just believe
Now,
him.
now here's the thing. I believe Tom Holland more, but
Yeah.
I more like the movement of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. As far as how he moved and it was
that
more.
number 2?
Yeah, no, that was the second Spider-Man. When
Andrew
they had,
Andrew Garfield is just he's tall as hell though to be
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
We
but
in the
he
same
was,
room,
He was
see?
funny. He was the most funny.
I just like
Yeah.
I liked his
His
movement
personality.
and not even
Yeah.
his person the movement of when he was doing shit.
Yeah.
Like it I don't know, it looked like Spider-Man to me. Like when he was fucking webbing up the lizard and crawling around him and shit like that.
Is it because he's lanky?
Maybe.
Okay. all right,
Maybe.
all right.
Yeah,
I'm
had
not
the
sure.
The real spider shit in them. All 3 of them had to make
No, see that was the thing.
Tom Holland.
Tobey Maguire was the only
yeah.
one that made the web.
And if you remember, they went over that when they was like, oh, you
"This
can't
shit
do that,
come
right?
out your- you can't do that. This shit just come out your body.
All right.
But well, that was a universe, but
Where-
that was a different universe. So there was a universe where Spider-Man just shot what's called. But most of the Spider-Mans, the regular Spider-Man,
Have to
would
use that
make
serum.
make
Yeah.
web cartridges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have to make his own. Yeah, yeah.
Last MCU question for
Got
you.
you.
Favorite villain and why?
That's
a-
favorite
It's
villain.
not even fucking
Thanos.
close.
I don't-
There might be a 1B, but
I'm sorry.
Thanos,
He
my
was the
God,
toughest.
dog.
Killmonger,
Even
dog.
I know
I
that.
agree with him. I
go
agree
Killmonger.
with and it's not considered MCU,
Mm-hmm.
but I love there's Thanos and Deacon Frost. from Blade. My nigga. Deacon Frost was like, he
If y'all don't know, Blade is Marvel.
Yeah,
If you didn't know.
he's actually the first considered MCU, but Thanos by far, and then Deacon Frost. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, I got a question.
Who's your Thanos? That's your favorite villain as well?
I like Loki.
You like Loki?
Yeah, Loki was the shit.
See, Loki was too much flip flopping.
Yeah,
He'd
I
be your friend and shit.
For me, it's
Yeah,
Killmonger
that's what
because
villains do.
y'all didn't relate to
Go ahead, hit the
Killmonger.
line. Go ahead, hit the line.
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead, just spotlight.
What?
Hit the line from the movie.
You talking about? You about to say the
The slaves jumped
the
in.
slave?
Go ahead, hit the
Not
line.
even all that, just the
What?
in general, John. Like, all right, so when he got in prison at Wakanda,
Yeah.
it's like, damn, y'all over here, y'all eating good, while
Yeah.
people that look just like y'all's over here struggling and all that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like what was he really a villain? He was about this. He was taking the shit. He came over here. I'm whooping his ass. I'm the king, and then I'm sending these weapons over here to Compton and all the hoods around here, so that my people cannot be oppressed any longer. He was trying to take. Could you imagine if a Wakandan ship just dropped on Frankfurt Avenue, Bob?
So his actions are the only quality that made him a villain. He actually was an Avenger.
I'm pregnant.
He actually was an Avenger. His dad, T'Chaka,
Yeah.
murdered his father.
Yeah.
So, nigga, I'm coming for what's mine.
Exactly.
And you lucky I don't murder your mother.
Right.
Like, your
Hey,
pop
auntie.
murdered, your pop, my uncle murdered my dad and left me
And left me in the hood,
to
and y'all knew
starve.
about me.
So, guess what? Yeah. So, his actions, though, him stealing and shooting and killing, that's what made him a bad guy.
I feel you, but that's
Now, I mean, that's the only thing that I can say about that.
Yeah.
But I like Killmonger.
So,
yeah, I mean,
to end it, I have a question for you.
yeah.
Then I have a question for you.
Here you go. Go ahead.
I'm unsure who I want to ask first because of who I ask first is going to have time to prepare for the answer.
Gotta ask
So,
you guess first.
Let me kick my shit. Let me land my plane, bro.
Uh-huh.
Because we have a guest, I want to ask you, what does the Philly podcast link mean to you?
Wow. So,
Good call. Boy, hey, look. Boy, when you're on, you're on.
Just stop, because you next.
When you're on, you're on.
It's an opportunity, really, to kind of debunk a lot of social bullshit that goes on with Philly support and Philly in general. We have our attitudes about spotlightism and about main character syndrome. We have a big time problem with that. This shit stems all the way back from state property to fucking to everybody that has ever done anything out of Philly. It's always gotta be a nigga that's here as opposed to everybody trying to climb to a certain level. You ever notice that like, and the one thing that I could say about, and I mean they do it in New York too, it happens.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
The one place that actually gets it right is down south. Atlanta and all them, and Texas and all them, Houston and all them. What they do is they collaborate and let the chips fall where they may. What we do is you can come up. I just don't want you to be bigger than me.
Right.
And that's not a good look. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a Philly thing.
And it's a Philly thing, but unfortunately, it doesn't get us anywhere.
Philly podcast link breakdown.
So what I'm saying is that what we're gonna do is, I want everybody to get their shine off. So what it does is it entails you keeping your own situation leveled off. But I want everybody to put themselves in the best position. So one of the things that I'm going to offer, especially for the people that are in my circle or whatnot, I might even do like a membership fee or something like that. But I'm moving to a new spot. I'm going to turn my Joan into a set. So if you want to do your shit in a different realm, or you know what I mean, maybe a higher quality, and I start investing it in that way, that's what I feel like is important. I'm like, yo, do your shit the way you know how to do it. But if you want to do it a little different, that's all love. We could do it that way as well. So my thing is just about stepping it up and putting it into giving it the best display, you know what I mean, and the best functionality that you possibly can when you're putting it out there to the masses. So and I told, that's the first thing I said when we in the group chat, you know, with the Philly Podcast Link group chat. I'm like, listen, y'all, I want everybody to get a streaming corner. What's a streaming corner? You pick up mics, pick up a little MIDI joint, little processor, hook that shit up to a laptop, decorate your little corner, you can stream from there. When we go do StreamYard shit, when we do live podcasting, when we do all this other shit, we'll have it all ready together. So we not just niggas not just doing shit from the phone where they just standing there doing it. Yeah, it
I'm
looks
all with how
professional.
the shit look. Bro.
Exactly, and
I'm
that's
all with the dad tell you that and shit.
It's
They
very-
get on me for that shit.
it's
like,
very, very important.
You're too no man, shit gotta look a
Dog,
certain
I'm
way.
just telling you, and here's the thing, man. It's not like something that you have to constantly tweak. Like it's like, okay, if you say to yourself, okay, 6 months from now, we're going to get another camera. Then just make that your goal.
Right.
6 months from now, boom, 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 and you're done. Say 6 from now, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna integrate the phone with the little MIDI joint that we have. We can program the sound effects. I know I've been to 10 other podcasts that do it in different ways. I do it with a Tascam Mixcaster. I know people that use
You
the
gonna
Rode.
get what you have?
Yeah. I know people that do with the Rode. I know people that do, you know what I mean. And then I used to do mine with a mixing board that I used to plug directly into the computer. But now I just record everything to the mixing zone. Then I do all my editing from the other side of it. I take that out and do the editing on my PC. Dog, there's so many different ways that you could do it in order to get it done. The problem is that we trying to tuck information. I'm not into tucking information.
We never do that.
I want every fucking body to make it pop. So to answer your question in shorter terms or whatnot, that's what the podcast link to me is all about. I want everybody's shit to be popping, all the way popping. You know what I mean?
Everybody in the link.
Yeah, everybody in the link go. Cause if you got 10 podcasts that you fuck with that all go, if you go, I go. Cause what happens is that's like, oh, that's my man. Like I'm coming through with you. Hold up, you gotta show y'all niggas we talk about what? I fuck with that too. So essentially what it does is, so we actually on the name of the channel.
The Roku channel?
The Roku channel. B3. Yeah. That thing that's fire. Because essentially, and we the #1 show streamed on there. Shout out to you. Holla at it when you get a chance. We got B3 TV on Roku. Listen. Just doing something like that. Think about it like that. Think about if you know 8 people that got podcasts and you say to yourself, yo, all right, everybody does a joint once a week. So you do a show once a week. Then we got streaming joints and all that. But every time that somebody does something, you can still, of course, do your YouTube thing and all that because that's where the connection is. But say to yourself, okay, yo, like this is our programming lineup. My podcast be 2.5 hours. That's
Ours 30.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying. My joint be like that's what it is. Like boom, you come off top. Watch Mr. Know-It-All podcast. Oh, How to Hustle with Hank coming on next. Oh, Ty and
they
Talk
all
Tuesdays.
fire.
And they all got some
fire.
shit to say. And
I
that
see what
niggas
you're
fuck
saying.
with each other. That's important. You know what I'm saying? It's really
So
the conglomerate. You know what I'm saying?
big man, the brains.
So,
I'm gonna put you on the spotlight right now.
Is that recording?
Come on, hurry up.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
What does BTG mean to you? Talk to me about that a little bit.
All right.
So, for me, it means
Chill. Chill. What does BTG mean to you?
for me, what does BTG mean to me? Like, it mean a couple things. For one, for me, it's a family thing because I'm here with my brother-in-law. I'm here with my uncle. You know what I'm saying? And with the chemistry that we have, it can't be forced. It can't be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've tried to do things with, all right, Unc was out of commission for a minute, so me and him just tried to do it. It ain't we started a whole new show.
Whole rebrand.
Because he was down for a minute. It was like, all right, we can't do BTG without Unc, but we still got to put content out. Boom, we came up with a whole new joint. We did one episode and
He was going to do fishing. I was going to do sneakers.
we tried to collab,
Yeah.
and it just didn't work because it was like the drunken uncle ain't here. And what we built, it's a family thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
You got a different outlook from he's in his 50s, I'm in my 40s, he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
You got different generations.
How you feel about that? Huh?
Look,
No, he jealous. He
Nah.
said, I'm like, we're not going to ask me.
Problem with this nigga, he said
you're not going to get that nowhere else.
He said, this man right here.
Yeah.
I got a question. I'm gonna ask for you, and I'm gonna ask you before we.
I already know what the
But you
pod
didn't
mean
say.
to you.
Yeah, but you didn't say.
I know what the pod mean to you already. The pod for you You like being around your nephew, so you come. You like company.
didn't ask me that.
You don't care
You didn't
whether
ask
we
me about that.
You don't care whether we
Can I
make
finish?
a dollar.
Cut off Kings. Can I finish?
It's over.
I just
Can't
want
go
to
over
finish.
the time.
We're
Take
15,
your
19
time.
minutes over the time.
Shit,
Well, you gotta start.
I just want to
something about
finish. Look,
Ask me the
Shit,
question.
listen, the audio
Listen.
been stopped.
why the audio stop?
Listen, that's a story for another day. The audio been stopped.
Okay, look,
But the
you know,
video
you know,
was
you know how I know how to spin it from here, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's damn, my lord, you fucked me up, dog. I had it. No, for me,
What
it's
does BTG
no.
mean to you?
This is
fuck
this is why I come to vent. This is why I come to kick my shit.
That's
You know what
what I
I'm
was
saying?
wanting somebody
This is
to
where
say.
I come to. You know, I feel like
Thank
you.
you.
It's just where we come together as men and we can say what's on our mind. You ain't got you know you got motherfuckers in all different walks of life, all different stages of life that then came to the trap and sat down here. And when they come, the first
had
thing they
farmers
do,
here.
we had a black
here.
farmer on here that got a farm in the middle of North Philly. You know what I'm saying? We had a doctor on here. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go in them archives, it's so much like now granted, look, listen.
That doctor.
Now, I just said that, but granted,
That's
of
a
course,
farmer.
90% of the shit you gonna get from us is some funny shit,
Right.
because that's just our general personalities. But but in the midst of that funny shit, we really kicking game and giving information out. You know how many motherfuckers hit us up and just be like, "Yo, dog, that's crazy. You said that. You know, you was going, you know, with your daughter and all that. My cousin, me and my like you get that. You never know the little messages that we send out. Motherfuckers catch it and it make their day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
When we stopped recording for a minute, what made us start recording is because one of his coworkers hit him up with a message like, "Yo, dog, I just watched one of y'all old episodes, dog. Y'all funny as shit." It's like, damn, like, I know for me, I listen to podcasts throughout the day to get me to know that it's other motherfuckers out there. It's like, yo, the shit that we talking about is getting them through their day. That's what this shit mean to me. You know what I
I
mean?
know that's right.
I don't call it self-care no more because it's not hyper masculine. I call it self-maintenance. So I'm big on.
Yeah, apparently me and Uncle only got 4 crayons or some shit he came up with
We'll talk
last
about
week.
it
You
next
know,
episode.
yeah. We'll
Yeah,
ask
so
him about his
apparently-
crayons.
So
Yeah.
apparently, you're supposed to have your emotions are like crayons, and you're supposed to have 8 of them.
We're leaking.
So apparently, hyper masculine men typically only have 4, maybe 2 of them.
We took offense to that. He said me and
So,
Uncle was
it took me a
hyper-masculine.
whole-
So I feel like you called me retarded.
We're
Like,
chiming as we're going over time. We got another one.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
yeah.
All right.
But
Shit, we had 52 minutes. You might as well round it off to a good hour now.
Maybe of emotions, and then we can
Hit
leave.
it, Bob. Yeah, we're gonna do it next
That's the
time.
first. The crayons of emotions. That's the first time I've ever heard
All right,
of it.
we're gonna talk about
So do
that
you know
next.
your?
And-
Do you know the?
Hey,
Bob,
full-
stop. Bob, stop
Chill.
stepping on the
Because
dope.
we gotta do it in the beginning of the next one.
Chill,
No, we
bro.
don't.
Chill.
Oh,
Are you aware
Smoke
of
a
your
cigarette.
4
Relax.
core emotions?
4 core emotions. Mine, personally.
It's not a wrong answer. Do you know 4 core emotions
I do.
as a man?
I do. Yeah.
All right. Save that thought.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
The problem
Bridging the
is-
gap. We're out of here for this episode. Appreciate you, Mr. Know-It-All. Mr. Know-It-All will be on a second episode that will be coming right after this one coming out. We wanted to get to know him a little bit. I appreciate you for coming, brother. You know what I'm saying?
already know. You already know.
If you ask Hype, he'll let you know we came into the game saying Philly support Philly. Like
As we should.
That's
As
our
we
shit.
should, right?
We met Hype just he reached out. Hey, they got a podcast, and it been love ever since.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll tell you that story when we come back.
Look, he trying to get us out. This your house. We'll leave.
Thank you for joining
All
us.
right, yeah, thank you for joining us on this episode. We'll be right back.